Hi there, Sherelle Edwards here, and I want to give you a little background information on my 2D and 3D effect Let's Collaborate project. I did this with my grade 8 students in my art and design class, and they loved it. Stay tuned. Some of the strategies I decided to use during this lesson was collaboration, self-assessment, peer assessment, project-based learning, scenario-based learning, and we decided to use a bit of ICT as well. The students learned most of what they did through the process of collaboration. They collaborated on research, they collaborated on design, as well as construction. Throughout the project, they did self-assessments, letting me know how they felt about their progress. They did peer assessments, letting their peers know, how they felt about what was happening with them. And the project-based learning part of it was it gives them an opportunity to have a project, work on it from the beginning to the end, learning everything that they needed to do while they researched on their own. And I loved the scenario-based aspect of it because it gave them a real-life scenario where they were able to act as if they were really commissioned by an idea. Here we see the original assignment. The students were given the opportunity to look at it, discuss it, and decide what they wanted to do. They were to pretend as if they were commissioned by the local hotel, and they had to make two pieces, one that was 2D and one that was 3D. The only stipulation was it had to be monochromatic. But like all things, we know the assignment starts out one way. But as long as we allow our kids to be free thinkers and we allow them to research and collaborate on their own, magical things happen. So a lot of it you'll see they moved away from monochromatic while they enjoyed actually researching, building, and constructing their 2D and 3D designs. Prior to creating their designs, the students were given the topic two-dimensional design as well as three-dimensional design, and they were required as a group to research and then present their findings. They were to use the internet as well as their environment to get ideas and examples of what each item could possibly be. The two following slides are examples of the students' work. The first one will give you 2D projects where two groups displayed pieces, and the other slide will give you an example of 3D projects where three separate groups displayed their pieces. Upon completion of the entire project, the students were required to create a Weebly page and to show everybody about the great work that they did throughout the term. They were also required to give us just a little background information on where we can purchase their items. They were excited about that. Here is an example of one of the pages of one of the groups. The students were allowed to do research not only in the beginning of the project, but all throughout. We used the PC that was located in the office area as well as the surface that we had in the classroom. And you can see that the students were not only watching and reading, but they were doing tutorials as well. They truly enjoyed that aspect of it. It really brought in a closeness that they could see as they touched, as they worked. The students designed, they redesigned, they constructed, they created, they collaborated, and they loved it. It really was a pleasure watching them grow from one point to the next, and I can truly say that they really enjoyed themselves, and I cannot wait to get started on the next project. Thanks for watching, and here in the Bahamas, we have fun while learning through collaboration.